Hey, it's Dr. Savage. It's a beautiful day here in the garden, and I'm here to shed a little wisdom in angel investment and what they are looking for in terms of investing in your entrepreneur ventures. It's exciting to be among you again today. Again, this is Dr. Eveangel Savage over at Audacity Group Social Enterprise, your angel investment coach, where I help individuals to identify, initiate, and implement plans for owning their own business with the idea of angel investment. You often get the question of where can I find my money, where can I get support for business, and how do I raise capital? And much of what we do will be consistent with the plans that we put in place for our business ventures. Yesterday, I was talking a bit about a study that I was looking at as a researcher. I am always, thank you for joining us today. So excited that you could be here. Please invite your friends and followers who are business owners so that we can enrich them about what angel investors are looking for in business. Yesterday, I was talking a bit about the research that I was looking at for what angel investors consider when they are considering your proposals and thinking about investment opportunities. And there were 27 key things that were ranked. And yesterday I named the top 4, and the top 4 of those were enthusiasm of the entrepreneur, trustworthiness of the entrepreneur, sales potential of the product, and the expertise of the entrepreneur. And Woot and Fitness, good to see you, Ladybug. I'm so glad to see you here, my greatest supporter. I love you. So we were talking about the 4 top motivators for angel investors. And it's exciting because enthusiasm is so critical. And as I work with my clients, they realize too that the energy that they put into what they're doing is so important. So today we're going to talk about what is passion to the angel investor. Passion is so critical in business because if you do not believe in what you're doing, then how can you convince someone else that what you're doing is a great idea? So, passion. What is passion to the angel investor? Passion is equivalent to the enthusiasm that you show about your particular business venture. And of course, when a person shows passion and commitment about their business, it is noticed, it's recognized, it's typically received as more interesting than one who may have a better business model. You have some enthusiasts, some people who are just so excited about what they're doing, and then you have the business savvy individuals who understand the concept of business plans and models and yada yada yada. Well, that's why angel investors are here. Angel investors, investor coaches are around so that we can help you to develop your business model. But what we need you to be is passionate about what you do. An example of that is, for example, they mentioned in the research about an individual who identified a credit card financial service business. Now, the individual had absolutely no financial background, history, or professional expertise in the area. Not that he wasn't willing to get it, but that he did not have it at the time when he realized this is a great idea and I am going to pursue it. He pursued it to the point where he put up his house, He put all of his capital. He identified resources that he had saved up that he could put into his business so that he could get started. Now, that is an individual who is completely passionate about what they're doing, because they believe so much in what they're doing that they're willing to expend. They're willing to go beyond measures to make it happen. That to the investor, that to the angel investor, is someone who is completely and totally passionate about what they do. I'm often reminded of what is passion because I am so passionate about what it is that I do, and that is affirming human social value. It is so critical. If there is no other assignment greater to me than affirming human social value for all people. We live in a society where we see so much going on. We see some groups get ahead, and we see other groups that are left behind. And for whatever the reason, there are so many that we could never cover it in a scope, and so many variables associated with why these things happen. We won't cover that in this scope. But what we will talk about is why affirming human social value is important, because it's important to me. It's important to me, and it's important to many others who are advocating around the country to affirm the human social value among all people. So for me, with all the societal ills that exist, my big deal is, how do we change the way people think? How do we change the dynamics of the society that we live in? How do we encourage other people that they can use the skills that they have to progress in society? No matter what that looks like, you just need to identify someone who can assist you in that process of identifying what those transferable skills are. I was talking to my husband earlier today and thinking about our team and Audacity. You pretty much, when I think about the social enterprise that we have developed, it is a legacy, and because it's a legacy that's designed to address the concerns that we've seen over the years. And so we're teaching individuals to be their best selves, to identify their skills. And with that said, we have to begin to evaluate who we are and why we do what we do. Again, passion. What is passion to the angel investor? So we were having a discussion, and I asked him, and I know that he does, but I really needed to hear from him today. I said, baby, do you believe in what it is that I'm doing? He said, yeah. And you know, it was the epitome of success for me, because that means that I have his total support behind something that I truly believe is not just a great idea, but solution-focused idea to help us get past some of the things that have happened to us, and to help us grow as a people. So strengthening and looking at my support system was critical for me to begin to continue this mission in pursuit of the passion that I have for human beings. So again, today we're talking about what is passion to the angel investor. It's everything. It's everything. And you must demonstrate what it is you're passionate about if you intend to seek or find funding. As a matter of fact, you often don't have to seek or find it, because if you are passionate enough about what it is you believe in, the angel investors, they're looking. They will find you. I have often been in the position as a foundation founder myself, where I am constantly surveilling my community. I'm looking for opportunities to give, looking for opportunities to provide a seed grant, to provide support to an agency that I believe is fulfilling the mission of the foundation, or fulfilling the mission of Audacity. Do you now speak Kurdish? No, what's Kurdish? No, I don't speak Kurdish. I speak English. One day though, because I am trying to perfect, languages so that I can, have a little more diversity in terms of where I can do business. So yeah, we all should be looking at identifying ways to communicate and break down the barriers in our community and in our languages. So again, I'm talking about the passion about what we do. So I want you all to begin thinking about what it is you do, how you demonstrate the passion about what you do, because the investors, they're clearly out there and they're looking at what you're doing. So again, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the model that the individual used. He was willing to give up everything. I am also willing to give up everything because I believe wholeheartedly in everything that I do that is to help people to be their best selves. Are these heavenly hosts? I'm not sure about that one, but I believe that I am heavenly sent. So I just believe that we can do so much when we demonstrate our passion. Another thing is the angels seemed particularly interested in whether the entrepreneur was passionate and committed to do whatever it takes to work through all the problems of a startup. And have you ever been in a position with your startup that you just felt like throwing in the towel, but yet you persisted? Well, that's passion. Literally, that nothing or anything or anyone will get in the way of you pursuing what you believe in. And so that's true passion. I've been there. I've done that. I've stumbled upon barriers and stumbled upon, yes, quitting is never an option. We must move past the barriers that exist. They will come, but we must push past those barriers. That is a demonstration of the passion that you have for what you believe in. One entrepreneur, again, that embodied that was, again, and those of you who are just joining me, we were talking about the gentleman that was in the research who knew nothing about financial services, but he believed in what he was about to do, sold his house. It's just like an individual that I ran across not long ago, and she was a cancer patient. And she believed wholeheartedly that even though she was diagnosed with 6 months to live, she believed that she could thrive no matter what, that she would, she didn't want to take what she thought was poison, which was the chemo. And so she said, okay, well, I'll try this chemo for one time, but I will not repeat. I will not be a repeater. I will get myself stable, but I believe there are other ways. So what she did was she identified and did some research. Now, research is so critical. I cannot tell you how important research is. And if you can't do the research, then call us. I am a researcher. Let us do the research for you. But don't go without the research, because the research is going to give you the gaps. It's going to tell you things that you need to know about your business. So anyway, the young lady who had the cancer decided that she was going to do some research. She did the research and identified 3 particular herbs that would help her to live her body to be healthier. Hey, it's Angel. So what she decided or discovered was that cayenne pepper, hyssops, and root seal were the 3 things, the concoction that she thought was going to help her to detox her bloodstream, because most things or diseases begin in the bloodstream. So as a result of that, the individual's living, the individual is living past the 6 months. It's been 20 years since that diagnosis. And now what she does is she has a garden, a community garden, where she grows these particular items and she gives them away. Now, this individual too sold her house, took all of her money, invested in research, and found out what works to clean out the bloodstream to get rid of dis-ease within the bloodstream and help you to function and your body to do what it does best when it's clean and given healthy goods. So that is what passion is all about. That is what drives an investor to look at you. So be clear about what it is you do, why you do it, and be willing to take and go the extra mile no matter the obstacles that you incur, and talk about those obstacles, blog about those obstacles, share those things with people, and more than anything, share how you overcame those obstacles, because those are the key factors that will allow or that will send the right message to the angel investors that are looking at you. So for today, what is passion to the angel investor? To all of you who are out there who joined me today, thank you so very much. Heart me. Thank you so much for joining me. And we're going to join you tomorrow. Again, we're going to be talking about trustworthiness. So if you have not followed me yet, follow me so that we can stay focused and understanding more about what the angel investors are looking for. This is your angel investment coach, Dr. Eveangel Savage, over at Audacity Group Social Enterprise, where we thrive with that sapphire and amber pride. Have yourself a great day, gems. Follow. Thank you, Matissa. Shout out my girl, Matissa, over at Wooten Fitness, who's getting it right, because what? She's passionate about what she does. Check her out over at Wooten Fitness. If you want to see passion at its best, check out my girl, Matissa, over at WootenFitness.com.